Well, hello. This is the beginning of Refunct. The previous version, it was done with a camera because I did not have an external hard drive attached to the Xbox. And you'll have to forgive my hoarseness, sometimes with my sinuses and my Hashimoto's thyroid problems. My voice can become hoarse. So you'll have to forgive me if I go every now and then, because it does go a little hoarse from time to time. And here we are jumping, and this game is just fun, pure fun. You can kind of zone out and jump around. And I've played it several times, so it's not really new, like, oh, I need to pay close attention to figure out what's going on. Because a lot of games these days, you don't really know exactly what's going on, what you need to do, what the story is, unless you play it or unless you go on YouTube and somebody explains it to you, even though that person most likely will not be me, since most of the time I don't know what I'm doing, unless I speak about Spyro the Dragon games, the early ones, because the newer ones, not the revamped version of the first three, but the newer ones I have not been able to get into, and I've never finished. In fact, I have several of them, but I think I'm going to end up giving them away to one of my friends. I'm going to give an old PS2. It still works, but you kind of gotta lean it to get it to load, and it doesn't load some of the games, but I think she and her daughter will be able to get some fun out of it. I got a new used one that does load the games, but I'm currently not wealthy enough to just give new game systems, or I would. If I ever become popular on here, then I likely will do things like give away game systems, or give away just something to somebody that is in need. Not someone like, oh, I need an iPhone. I just have an iPhone 6. It's like, oh my God, how can I show my face in public? No, not that kind of need. If you got an iPhone, even if it's old, you're doing all right. Even if you have a Virgin mobile phone, if you have any type of mobile phone and can afford it, then you might not be rich or doing that great, but you're not in dire need. It may feel like it based on your perception. If you never had to go through anything hard, then you might find that things other people think are easy and unnecessary, and you don't have them, you might feel like oh, woe is me, because that's your world. You've never had to worry about food or clothing or a place to live. And just because somebody suffers more than you do, your suffering is still valid. It might not be valid to the person that's like living in the street, having to turn tricks for food or whatever, or drugs. I mean, hell, if I had to live on the street, hell yeah, I'm gonna want to be on drugs if I'm not able to get myself out of that position. It's like, hell yeah, I don't want to be sober and completely aware. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sober, here I am, fighting for my life every day, trying not to get killed. Yeah, I'm so glad that I am so sober. No, I'm going to be doing everything offered to me. I never have done hard drugs, but in that situation, sure, hand me that needle. Hand me that needle. If the world is going just crazy and, there's no hope, it's like, yeah, I don't want to be in reality for that. So I don't blame people for that. I wouldn't necessarily give them a lot of money if they ask for it. Maybe enough for a cup of coffee, hoping that they would use it for that. But really, I'm not going to stand around and watch them just to see what they do with the money I give. And if I give money to someone, it's like, you do what you're going to do with it. I'm not going to sit around and watch you, be a watchdog. Oh, you can't do that. It's like, who am I to say what that person feels they need? You want to do it to yourself? That's your choice. If you're not hurting me or anyone else, then you do what you gotta do. It's not up to me. I would like people to make better choices, but who am I? If they're not my child, even though my children don't listen to me anyway. They don't talk to me half the time anyway. They don't like being told what to do. So I have my children that I can tell what to do and not have them not listen to me. So I'm not really going to do that to strangers. But anyways, so if I ever get big, then I will give stuff away. And I won't say, oh, you gotta watch like 10 of my videos and then comment on them and share them and then give me your firstborn child, and then you will be in the running to get a $20 gift card. No, it's like the 10th person to comment gets this or that. Or, write an essay, send it to the inbox, or in the comments, a short one, explaining why you would like this prize. And it's my channel. I could count grammar and punctuation, even though I'm not 100% on any of them. Any of the things you do when writing. But if they're literate, at least in my opinion, then they will stand a slightly better chance. Yeah, but this game is fun. It's just jumping around, and you try to get, all the squares and buildings to turn to a certain color. Oh, and if you don't like the color in the beginning, you can keep restarting and it changes colors. Because I'm strange like that. I'm like, no, I don't want green. I want something that I find pleasant, like purple. So I'll keep restarting until it comes up purple. But it's just a fun little game. I don't know if it's supposed to be like an alien planet or what. I don't really know the meaning. Besides, it's fun to jump around and change things to colors, and to jump on buttons that make noises and make other buttons pop up. And the background is kind of purpley, and that's like a relaxing color. But anyways, thank you for watching this video, and I will let the game sound take over and bid everybody a good day. And as Ellen DeGeneres says, be kind to one another, especially to me in the comments. Don't be like, your voice is, or you suck, I bet you're so ugly, that's why your face isn't on here. It's like, whatever. I'm old, I don't even care. I know I'm ugly. So, you're not gonna bother me saying that. Anyways, have a good day and enjoy.